Now, Kevin, we'll finish our football chat with this season's Champions League competition. Look, I think it's testament to the Premier League when you look at the two European finals last season. They were contested by four English clubs. Liverpool obviously played Tottenham Hotspur in the final. Do you finally see this season as being the season Pep Guardiola will finally land his first Champions League since leaving Barcelona?
You mentioned there maybe last season they probably would have switched. They would have wanted each other's titles last year. It was notable at the start of last season. Pep Guardiola even said it himself. They're going to target the Champions League. It's what they want. It's what the club want. It's what the owners want. So yes, of course they'll target again this year. They played some great football in the group stages. That game against Spurs when they went out, they were probably a little bit unlucky, weren't they? Really across the two games.
Did he, Kev? Just a quick one. I don't spend much time on this, but did he treat the first leg at Wembley, or was it at the new Spurs Stadium, whatever it was? Did he actually treat that a little bit with, I'm not going to say disrespect, but did he kind of feel we're just going to get by Spurs anyway?
I think Guardiola's coached too many games now to think like that. But there was a suggestion that, look, he can get through the first leg without necessarily playing his full strength. And you forget as well that Lloris saved a penalty in that first leg, and it could have been a lot different with what actually did happen. So it's, I mean, I don't know. Guardiola obviously played a side that he thought will target the second leg and get the job done, and it just didn't work out for him, did he? But he wants that Champions League. That's what he wants. That's what he feels as though he's being judged on globally as well. Maybe the Champions League. So yes, quite rightly the favourites. Barcelona in there, you say as well. I think Liverpool much the better value. What they've done in the Champions League and certainly in Europe, what you're saying there, unbeaten in every knockout stage game over the last 3 seasons, which has been a phenomenal run from them. When you're watching them as well and you see the way that they play, particularly at Anfield, it's a factor. Teams go to Anfield and buckle, and teams can't cope with that. Juve, again, stronger with what the signs that they've made as well. PSG, Bayern Munich, Spurs. Atletico Madrid interests me every season because I think they can cause a bit of a stir. What price for Atletico? 25-1. I think that's got to be worth an each way shout, hasn't it? It's worth an each way shout.
They've signed well too, to be fair to them.
They have. They've got João Felix, of course, in from Benfica. Went in over €100 million. I think he's gone into there. They've still got Costa in the side. They've got some real good players in that squad. Losing Griezmann is a key. You mentioned Griezmann going to Barcelona. Yeah. That's a key one for them. But with what Simeone has done there, I wouldn't rule them out. I'm not saying they're going to win. I don't think they will win it. And I couldn't look beyond that top 3 of City, Barcelona and Liverpool. But as an each way shout, I wouldn't rule out Atletico Madrid, no.
And in one team, just to finish off our Champions League, who's going to win it?
I just think, judging, they are favourites and it's an easy one to say, but City, with what they're going to target this season, and judging from what's happened, even Liverpool last season lost Champions League group games, Tottenham lost Champions League group games, get to a final. You don't have to be at your very, very best all season. Yeah. The Premier League dictates you've got to be at your best. That's what's happened over the last few seasons, week in, week out. That doesn't have to be the case in the Champions League. So that's why I'd say City this season could perhaps target that a little bit more, yeah.